We stayed at Midway Campground inside the Big Cypress National Preserve in Opeechee, Florida. To the campground, we saw many large alligators in the canal across the street. These are the restrooms, and they had no showers. We had electric hookup, but no sewer or water. This is the canal across the street. The campsite surrounded a small pond. We did not see any alligators in the pond, but as the season gets drier, they will probably approach. The campground up the street also had a pond, and it had many alligators. Our site backed up against a swamp where alligators can also come out of the swamp. There were lots of warnings about where you could walk your pet. And in case you didn't know, alligators are dangerous. Fish at your own risk. No swimming. And if alligators weren't enough, there's also bears in the area, as well as the invasive Burmese python. These are the tenting sites. That would make me a bit nervous. On a positive note, we had this beautiful tree at our site full of air plants. Air plants are epiphytes, or plants that live on other plants without hurting them. They are not parasites. We went to the Big Cypress Visitor Center 3 miles up the street. It runs along that canal, and they have a nice boardwalk overlooking the canal. Here you can view the many alligators at a safe distance. But don't try and feed them. The boardwalk was about the length of a football field. We saw lots of alligators. There were also many birds in the canal. This alligator is spotting on one, and there was another alligator on the other side looking at it as well, but it seemed unconcerned. You could also see many fish in the canal. Alligators were put on the endangered species list in 1967, but as you can see, they are now a species of least concern. Shark Valley in Everglades National Park was 15 miles away. There is a 15-mile loop around the park that you can bike or take the tram. With my broken foot, I had to opt for the tram. The tram offered nice narration and came with a wildlife spotter. Here I learned that young blue herrings are white. This is a wood stork, the first stork I've seen on my journey. At the halfway point, the tram stopped so we could explore this observation tower. The steps going to the top are blocked off, so you can only go to the first level, but it does give you a great view of the Everglades. A glade is an open grassy space, and the wide expanse of grass led to it being named the Everglades. The Everglades lie on a limestone plateau, and you can see the limestone in the water from the observation tower. The tram did bring you pretty close to some basking alligators. Glad he's going the other direction. Alligators live about 50 years, and females grow about 8 feet, and males 11 feet long. Here is a baby anhinga looking for food. And here is a baby alligator. Alligators are born at the end of August and grow about a foot a year, so I'm guessing these are about 6 months old. Here's Mama watching her young, and she will continue to protect them for a few years. The sex of the young is determined by the temperature of the nest. Temperatures below 87 and above 90 produce females, and temperatures at about 89 produce mostly males. This is known as an Everglades speed bump. That's it for this post. See you next time.